Alright, before this video begins, I just want to let you guys know that if you guys want to see some more content from me, I live stream on Twitch every single day. I play tons of different random games on here, and I'm almost at 100k followers on Twitch, so I want you guys to please go ahead, follow me on Twitch. I'm almost there. Also, I have a second channel right here. This is where I post all the live stream highlights, the movie nights, the VODs, all that funny stuff. I post all that sort of stuff on here on my second channel. I upload about 2 videos there every single day, and I also upload videos here on the main channel every single day. So yeah, the content's been lit. I just wanted to let you guys know that if you guys want to see more content from me, I have a second channel and I also have a live stream channel. The link to all of them will be in the description below. Appreciate you guys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Alright, welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be playing some Anime Story. The game is finally released if you're seeing this video, so make sure you guys check it out. It's a free to play game. But with that being said, this is a starter guide video, a day 1 starter guide. There's not really that much for me to go over because this game is pretty simple. It's a self-explanatory game, so this video won't be too long, but there is some tips and tricks I can still give you guys to help you guys at the start, especially when it comes to like getting more gems, which gets you more skills and stuff. But with that said, before we hop in game, make sure you guys hit the sub button. We are 3,000 subs away from 500k. We can probably get all that today, but yeah, make sure you guys please hit the sub button. We're almost at 500k. But yeah, if any of these tips or tricks help you guys out at all, make sure you guys hit the like button so more people can see the video. And yeah, let's go ahead and hop in game. This is gonna be a pretty quick one. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna go over is the game passes. As you can see from the store, there's a lot of game passes here. I've bought every game pass. I know how good every game pass is, so I'm gonna go over them in order. First game pass is the skip summoning game pass. This one's not really mandatory. This is just more of a quality of life thing. If you don't feel like seeing the summoning animation, you have a lot of gems and you're trying to get through them, just go ahead and buy it. There's nothing wrong with it. 99 Robux. Second thing is the loot notifier. This game pass is really good. When an item spawns around the map, it will tell you where it is and you can just run up to it and pick it up. Sometimes it might be a Dove fruit, a Dragon Ball, a Requiem arrow, or anything. It's a really good game pass. If you have the Robux, go ahead and buy it. Third game pass is the Yoru. This weapon, you don't really need this, but I mean, if you want to try it out, you can go ahead and get it. I have it. It's pretty good, but I'm probably gonna end up replacing it for a better weapon. So this Yoru, you don't really need it. Honestly, I'd probably skip this if I were you, but I don't know. It's pretty strong. But I'd say at the early game, it helps, but later towards the end of the game, you might not be using it because you're definitely gonna sub it out for something else, unless you upgrade it like crazy. Third thing is the God of Destruction game pass. This game pass was pretty bad, but they buffed it. The only good part of it was the Ring of Divinity, the little white ring around my body. That thing is really good because it gives a huge health buff. The Hakai skill was pretty garbage unless you paired it with the time stop, but Hakai just got buffed so it can hit multiple enemies and it has a little bit more range, so it probably is worth it because if you use the time stop plus a Hakai combo, you can do a lot of damage. So I mean, if you want it, buy it, but it's not mandatory. Next up is faster charge. This game pass is not really mandatory. It used to be because faster charge actually applied in PvP, but it doesn't anymore, so you don't really need the game pass. You can buy it if you want to. It only works in the normal mode, so it's just a quality of life thing, but it's not mandatory. Next up is double drop. This game pass is really good. You permanently get double drop chances when you defeat an enemy, so this will help you out a lot because if you're fighting an enemy farming for like gear or something or some materials to craft like a weapon or armor, this will help out a lot. This will speed it up a lot, so I'd say this game pass is a must-have. If your drop chances doubled, you will farm things a lot faster. And next up is VIP. This game pass, I'd say this is mandatory. Well, not really, but it helps because you get a 15% EXP boost and 2 times the reward from the time machine. And the time machine is really good. I'll talk about that in my next tip. But yeah, I'd say buy this game pass. The VIP game pass is really good. So out of all these game pass, I'd say VIP is mandatory, double drop chance is mandatory, and loot notifier. Those are the 3 game passes I'd buy. The rest of the stuff, you don't really need it. And for my next tip, this is something a lot of people will not do day 1, but you can get ahead of everybody by doing this day 1. Come to the time chamber and sit in it when you get off the game. If you're going to sleep or going to school, come to the time chamber. The time machine is really good. This thing will give you a lot of gems, especially if you have Roblox Premium, you have VIP. If you have Premium and Roblox VIP, you get 4 gems every minute. As you can see, the timer is finally counting down and it's gonna give me my 4 gems. This is 240 gems every hour. So yeah, look at it. I got my 4 gems and it's counting down again. It's really good, especially if you have VIP and Premium. If you're going to school, going to work, going anywhere, sit in the VIP place and then you will come back and you will have like thousands of gems depending on how long you were gone. All right, for my next tip, we're gonna hop in game for this. We're gonna be taking a look at craft materials and stuff. So you don't have to worry too much about this stuff because you will get all this stuff while you're just playing the game. If you just play the game and play through all the areas and stuff, you will get materials for some of this stuff. Well, at least most of the stuff, like Executioner Blade, for example. All you need is 2.5k coins. You get that by playing the game, just grinding, and you need 4 iron. It's a common thing. You get that by just mining, or you can just play the game. Like Executioner scraps, you get that from Zabuza for a 10% drop. You're probably wondering, oh, where's Zabuza? if you just play the game, you will find Zabuza. It's so easy. Like literally you just reset whenever you get to the Fishman oh wow. I didn't even say the right area anyway, but if you come to the land of Shinobi and you spawn right here, as you can see, Zabuza is right there. You're gonna find these characters and stuff for materials as you play the game. Like Zabuza is right here. He's not really that hard of a boss, but like, yeah, you're gonna fight him eventually, and you can just keep farming him until you get the drop, and then you can go ahead and craft his weapon. So yeah, most of these materials and stuff, you're just gonna get this stuff by just playing the game. Except like the few of the ones that are like these ones. The Cursed Gem ones, or like any of these, Blessed Gem, Thunder Gem, Divine. These ones is why I said you should probably get that Game Pass with the Loot Notifier. So items like these ones are kind of way harder to find. Some of them, they say at the moment they're unobtainable. I'm not too sure too much because apparently some of them like Blessed Gem, you can just mine it in the mining area. But the rest of these on the Trello, it says they are unobtainable. Like this one, currently unobtainable. But I'm pretty sure if you have the Game Pass for the drop, you can just find them around the map on the floor just lying there. But I'm not 100% sure on that end because as you can see, I don't even have any gems of myself. But I'm pretty sure Terra Cam has picked up one of these gems before. These are all items over here. Like this Dofu Rokaka and an arrow. I found all this by just literally just finding it around the map. And if you have VIP server, finding materials like this stuff is going to be really easy because you're in a server by yourself. So yeah, as always, Game Passes will always help the grind be easier and will speed up the process. Anyway, for my next tip, it's to make a build based on the moveset you have or the weapon you are using. So as you can see, if you come to your stats and if you hover over the plus, it will show increases the overall damage of physical, strength scaling attacks, and magic. It says increase the overall damage of magic and power based attacks. As you can see, I don't really have anything in magic because I'm not really using that much magic skills, and my weapon is a strength based weapon. If I were using Key Fist, I'd probably make a magic build and put more points into magic, but I'm not. So basically you get the gist of it. As you can see, Night Slash is strength, Black Meteorite is strength. I do have a Kai, but this is percentage based, so it's neither. And Chronostasis is like the only magic skill I have, but it's a stun move. So yeah, I'm using a lot of strength skills, so that's why I have so much points in strength. You get the gist of it. Make a build based around whatever weapon and build you are using. If you're using a lot of strength stuff, do not put a lot of points in magic. There's no point in doing that. You're wasting your points. And for my next tip, it's to upgrade your skills. And you upgrade your skills with these fragments right here. As you see, I have 258 of them, and I can use this stuff to upgrade any of my skills that I want. And you're probably wondering, oh, how do I get more of this? Well, you pretty much get more of this by just summoning. With your dupes, I'm gonna summon real quick, and it gave me water pool. It says duplicate ability turned into fragments. Your dupes will turn into fragments, and you can use this stuff to upgrade your skills. So summoning is literally never a bad idea ever. And these are all the rarities are here. Common dupe is 2 fragments, rare is 4, cursed is 6, and blessed is 10 fragments. You get most of these fragments by literally just playing the game and just summoning, which is why I said you should probably sit in AFK world because you use this stuff to get stronger. I wouldn't just say sit in AFK world just to summon. You're gonna want to summon regardless, even if you have every skill, because you need those dupes to upgrade your skills. So summoning is literally never a bad idea ever. And also, here's a mini tip. Another way to get some fragments and gems is from literally just doing your rewards over here. Like as you can see, I have a bunch of these that I have not claimed yet, but yeah, you can just pretty much fulfill all of these and you get a bunch of gems. Like look at this. 5th rebirth, you get 5,000 gems. 1st rebirth, you get 1,000. Like you get a bunch of free gems from just pretty much playing the game. For my next tip, if there's an event, stop what you are doing and go do it. Events are really good in this game because they give you like free levels. Sometimes you get like 1 to 3 based on whatever level you are, and the EXP reward is based on how much people contributed or something. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure the smaller the amount of people doing the event, the more EXP you get. And also you get free rewards from it, so why not? You literally get free EXP, and sometimes you might get alloy or something. I'm not too sure, but yeah, always go to events because they're really good to do. And some events like the meteor, if you don't do it, you will literally die. So just go do the event, dude. It's free rewards. And for my second to last tip, it's to talk to NPCs that are in pink. They literally will give you free rewards. Look at this. Kirito just gave me 10 out. Like, when you talk to these NPCs, they give you free stuff. It's actually like ridiculous. Like teleportation mark, you can teleport back to spawn at any time. You come to the cave, you talk to Brooke. Look at this. He will give you free, like I think 100 gems. Like you literally get free stuff to talking to these pink NPCs. So every time you see a pink NPC, talk to them. Except like a few like Yorichi. Hers costs like I think 25k, but most NPCs in pink will give you free stuff. And last but not least, for my last tip, take advantage of the Trello. The Trello has tons of info on here, even info I have not even given in this video. There's tons of more info. If you're looking up something, you don't know what something does, make sure you guys check in on the Trello. If you're trying to figure out how to get something, what's needed, blah 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 blah, where something is, make sure you guys tap into the Trello. for example, I bet you guys didn't even know that if you use a Requiem meal, it upgrades 10 power levels for a skill, but it's random though, unfortunately. But yeah, the Trello has a bunch of info in here. I mean, it is made by testers. It's not the official Trello, but it does have a lot of good info on here if you're trying to look for something or just trying to learn more about the game in general. So that's gonna do it for me. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the game. I'm not too sure how long this game's gonna last because there's not that much content to do after you prestige. It's gonna start getting repetitive, but it's just a fun experience to enjoy for a little bit, and it's kind of refreshing to play. I think probably my favorite part about the game is that the rates aren't bad. The lowest rate for a possible thing that you can get is like 5%, which is the blessed stuff. There's nothing like 0.1% or 1% stuff. That's like my favorite thing about the game. The rates aren't bad. The rates are really good actually. So yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. That's gonna do it for me. I'll catch y'all boys later.
Stick to the code, stick to the plan. You got a blueprint, map in your hand. Don't grow up too fast, cause you might slide past the best experience. Young adults, they